One of the few advantages canoes have over kayaks is that you can fit a ton of gear in them. But you can still take a kayak on a camping trip as long as you pack it right. And so that's what we're going to look at today. Although the best kayaks for overnight trips are traditional sea kayaks, which have a huge amount of space in bow and stern hatches, fishing kayaks can work really well too, as long as you have a hatch to access the inside of the kayak. If you don't have a hatch and can't get in there, then you're going to have to load all your gear on top of the kayak, which makes it very top heavy and unstable. It also uses up valuable deck space for your fishing tackle, and for most anglers, fishing tackle is more important than a sleeping bag. The first rule when packing a kayak is to assume that everything is going to get wet, and so that means packing things in dry bags. Outdoor research makes dry bags in a variety of sizes, but their 10, 15, and 25-liter dry bags are great for kayaks. They fit well inside the hatches and even on top of the kayak. Their window dry bag also has this clear window so that you can see what's inside the dry bag, which can save you an incredible amount of frustration when you're digging through all the dry bags to find that one piece of gear you need. The second rule for packing a kayak is that the heaviest items should be as low and centered in the kayak as possible. It makes your kayak the most stable and easy to manage. For example, if I'm bringing drinking water, I'll want that drinking water right in the middle of the kayak, right against the hull. The ends of the kayak are great spots to keep light and bulky items, like extra clothes, your sleeping bag, and the thermarest. The third and final big rule is to think about what gear you're going to need to get at first, and pack that stuff last so that you don't have to dig through everything in your kayak to get at it. For this very reason, I like to keep a dry bag on top of my kayak with the things that I want quick access to, like a raincoat, an extra layer, a hat, sunscreen, snacks. Overall, packing a fishing kayak is a tricky thing because you have to carry fishing tackle. And since you're going to want to have that tackle accessible on top of the kayak, most of your other equipment is going to need to fit inside the kayak. So take the time and pack your kayak before you head out on a trip. It's going to take some puzzle work, but you should be able to fit everything into your kayak and keep it all dry.